The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, wherever we are from around the world. We are going to start bang on time, which is 8 p.m. GMT, 3 p.m. EST, if I'm correct. And I know you may be expecting Paul to be talking at this present time, but unfortunately, Paul can't actually be here at this moment. So this is Lee Pennington, and I'm going to take the webinar on behalf of Paul Lynch, Andrew Fox, and Com Muraz. So believe me when I say you are in good hands. Before we do start, please can you just let me know in chat that you can hear my voice and you can see the screen that says Easy Sketch Pro 3.0 bonus webinar. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Superb. Hey guys, I really do appreciate it because as soon as we see that, then we know that we are good to go. Hey Pete from Wales. Okay, we've got loads and loads of people in, and this is absolutely brilliant because we want the more people we want in, the more exciting it's going to be, the more interaction we're going to get, and that's what it's all about. Liverpool, hey, Sweden, yeah, right. I will introduce myself. I'll just give you a little bit of the format of the way that we are going to do this. And if you've never heard me speak before, I am a little bit different to other people. And I start straight off from the bat and let you know, okay, a bit of a warning. There is no pitch involved with this webinar. It is purely a bonus webinar for you guys, for you customers, for people who have invested in Easy Sketch Pro 3.0 or people who are thinking of investing in Easy Sketch Pro 3.0. So if you've come here for any kind of, let's say, fix, you want to have a buying fix, this isn't the place for you. This is purely to help customers know exactly the power of the software and how to utilize it, how to make more sales, how to generate more income, and how to maximize those conversions. And that's what it's all about. If you come any kind of training calls with me, I'll always be upfront from you at the beginning. I'll tell you whether we're going to recommend a product to you. I'll tell you about the training that you're going to receive. And this is just going to be pure content. Okay. The format for this first training session, and I've underlined first training session because what I've realized after talking to Paul is that we're probably going to have to go over 2 sessions. Now, this first session is really kind of going to go through the interactive side of the software and how to use it and how to position it and how to make money with it. Now, one thing that I will obviously kind of say to you is I will stay on this call, me and my team, until we have answered every single one of your questions. No doubt about that. But what I would say is because there are so many people on the call, I am going to ignore chat for a little bit. My team will be in there answering questions, okay, they will be in there. But if you don't get a direct answer from me, it's just because we are full to capacity here and I can't possibly answer every single question. But hopefully, once I've been through the actual process, once I've been through the software, it will answer 90% of the questions that you have. But if for some reason we don't, I will stay on the call until we have answered it. I will jump into chat every now and again and look for questions aimed at me, but I do apologize wholeheartedly if I don't answer to you directly. There's hundreds and hundreds of people in here. What I would say as well is the reason that I'm going to split it up into 2 training sessions, this one is going to be predominantly surrounded around the software and how to use it and how to maximize the actual benefits you can get from it. The second session, what we're going to go through is maybe kind of traffic driven, mainly with Facebook and creation of Facebook ads. I'll go a little bit more into detail about that further in the call. But again, that will just be a pure value webinar. Okay, so first things first, I've been brought up to introduce myself before I actually speak to somebody to let them know who I am. So there's going to be no changes on this call. Obviously, as you can tell from my accent, I'm from the UK, northwest of England, Chorley, funnily enough, about 6 miles away from Paul. Known Paul for many, many years, but even before internet marketing, kind of played football or soccer if you're from the US. I played for Burnley, Paul was at Blackburn, and our paths have kind of crossed through the years, and it was actually Paul who introduced me to internet marketing, and I'm not going to go too much into that, but about 2-3 years ago I started doing it let's say on a part-time basis, and I was very much a kind of, well, I was the worst affiliate marketer you can think of. I bought every product out there. I didn't listen to anybody. I just spent money willy-nilly. Half the time, the stuff just sat on my hard drive. And till one day, I kind of learned Facebook ads. I learned Facebook ads and how to drive my own traffic. I then went into product creation. The first one was actually showing people how to use Facebook ads, became a very good affiliate marketer, and then finally got into development. Like I said, this isn't the Lee Pennington story. I'm not going to bore you too much about me, but I think you need to know a little bit about where I'm from and what I do. Everything that we have done with regard to the software, we have introduced it into the software because of our actual trials and tribulations of actually making money online. We've spent a lot of money, we've made a lot of mistakes over the years, and we've actually learned from those mistakes. And that's what I'd like to kind of get across to you and share with you on these two calls. So that's a bit about me. Okay, like I said, you haven't come here to listen to me. You've come here to actually look at the software and how you can use it. And like I said, my team have been brought in by Paul, the Easy Sketch Pro crew, to bring in the interactive side. So we are going to talk a lot about that on this call. Now, when Paul approached me, he saw what we were doing, he saw the prop we were developing, he said, is there any chance that you can come over and actually provide this to our customers? And when I first spoke to Paul, I thought he meant as kind of an upsell or something, but he wanted to give everything away on the front end, which was really kind of, different to other marketers because they generally want to get you into these funnels and get you to upgrade for all the features. But Paul's put everything together and give you everything all together. That may be a little overwhelming. I appreciate that because you've got so much powerful software at your fingertips now. You've got Easy Sketch Pro creation software, which makes these sketch videos, and you've got the interactive side. So we're going to quickly go through, or should I say, we're going to go through the interactive side. Okay, so let's begin. And one thing also that you should know about me is that it's not death by PowerPoint. Whenever I do a webinar, whenever I do a training session, we give you actionable content that you can take away and you can use yourself. There will be a recording of this. I've hit the record button, so you can go backwards and forwards and use it as a reference as long as GoToWebinar gremlins don't come into play and something happens with the recording. But I have hit the record button. And what I would say is that when we recommend you to do something, it's very easy just to look at it and think, okay, that's easy. I won't even bother to adapt that and to take it on board. But what we are talking about are things that we know that work, and we do want to share that with you. It's very easy just to have software on your actual desktop and never use it. We want to avoid that at all possibilities, and that's why we will encourage you all the time to use it, make money with it, stand out from the crowd, or actually make more leads, generate more leads. So let's head straight over to the software. One other thing I would say as well, being from the UK, if for some reason you don't understand my broad accent, I'm talking too fast because I do get excited about things, just say, hey Lee, just slow down, and my team will let me know that I am going a little bit too fast and I will slow down for that. Does that sound okay? Okay, guys? Yeah. Okay. I just have one person saying they can't hear me. Just letting know that you can actually hear me, guys. Just put in yes, that would be absolutely fantastic. So Ruth couldn't hear me. Ruth, can you hear me now? Just double checking that it's all loud and clear for you. Ah, okay, brilliant. Okay, and we're even getting people saying that they love my accent, which is a first. Right, so as Easy Sketch Pro members of 3.0, not only do you get the ability to create these sketch videos, but you also have an interactive button. Now, when you press that interactive button, that is going to take you to the login screen of Make My Video Interactive. Now, one thing I would say, if you know this, if you understand this, I'm not teaching you to suck eggs. I do apologize, but I want to get everybody on the same kind of playing field. Everybody to understand the software, everyone to be able to use it. Okay, guys, for 2 seconds, I've got chat coming up here. Right. Just gone now. Okay, so everybody to be able to understand it and use it. And that's what we want to do. So once you've uploaded your videos to YouTube to Vimeo, or you're self-hosting it, let's say on Amazon S3, all you simply do is go to add new video, and you simply add in the YouTube link, the Vimeo link, or the self-hosted link, and you add the video. Now, it really is that quick. And once you've got the video, you can then start to make it interactive. And we are going to speak about strategies that you can use in your own marketing, strategies that you can go to clients, strategies that will allow you to sell this to local businesses. But just bear with me while we go through the basics. So I'm going to use one of the videos. I'm not going to use the main video because obviously that is now on the current sales page of Paul. So I'm going to use this video to show you how it would look. So on the video, we're going to go through the different stages of the software and what you can actually do. And we'll begin with the main part of adding the interactive hotspots. So what we can do is simply play the button. I'm just going to mute Paul there. And what I can do is I can play the video, and when I want to add an interactive hotspot, I can simply type in or click here, add new hotspot. Now, once I've added a new hotspot, the hotspot is then on the video. I can hold my left mouse and I can put the hotspot absolutely anywhere that I want on the video. Now, the beauty about that is that I can make the hotspot appear when I want it to. I can make the hotspot disappear when I want it to. So it can be perfectly positioned to come in at the exact time and the exact place that you want it to be. It gives you total flexibility. Now on the left hand side, you will see there are currently 950 icons. Now we did promise to get you a search bar, and we are working on that. We are in a few issues with the search bar is interfering with the software, but don't worry. So within the actual icons, all the icons are relating to kind of sketch icons. We can simply choose one and it will change. I can choose the color. I can get the exact color. So let's say, for instance, I wanted to go near Facebook. I can choose the color, or I can simply type in the code. So if I know the code it may be the one that's perfect for my website, maybe for my video, but I can get the exact color that I want and make it match my sketch video perfectly. So it looks like it's part of the sketch video because it is part of the sketch video. And I simply go to choose. Now I can choose the actual size of it, small, medium, and large. We'll go for large, okay, and I can choose the time that I want it to come in. Now this can be to the point second, so I could do it at 9.2, I could do it at 11.3, okay, I can have it for 10 seconds, for 20 seconds, for as long as the video, however I want it to be. And I can also use a force capture. Now a lot of people do like force captures. What a force capture makes my viewers do, actually the video will pause as soon as the hotspot actually appears and will not start again until a person has clicked on that hotspot and viewed what I have to display. Now again, some people don't like the force capture, so that is optional, and the video will just play consistently and the hotspots will appear at the time that you have set them to appear. Now in regard to what you can put in the hotspot, when I say really that there are no limitations, there are really no limitations within reason, obviously. Now, with regard to the custom, that allows you to put in your own embed code, your own HTML code. It may be that you have something on your own website. It may be one of the autoresponders that we don't support at this present time, and they give you a code. So you can put virtually anything that you want in with the custom HTML code. With regard to the call to action, the call to action will allow me to put in an affiliate link, will allow me to put in a website, will allow me to promote something that I want to promote. Now imagine if I were, and again I'm going to put you in a position of how we can use this. Me as an affiliate marketer, it's a fantastic tool to actually me demonstrate a product or a service and actually have my affiliate link directly within the video and get people to click on it. Remember with the sketch videos, the fantastic thing about the sketch videos is you have instant engagement. It's been proven without a shadow of a doubt by Paul and his team that it has a better engagement value by hundreds and hundreds of %. So as soon as people start to watch it, they're engaged. They've made that first micro commitment. So there has never been a better time to actually get them involved with something else that you want to promote to them. They never need to leave the video. Okay, they don't have to search down below for the link. They don't have to go somewhere that you tell them to go. They can actually click a link directly in the video. It could be that you promote products on Amazon. You have a physical product shop. Maybe that you want to do a demonstration of the latest plumbing techniques, and you want to then pass people onto your website where they can hire you as a plumber. It may be that you're actually doing a demonstration of the latest GoPro video, and you want to have your link in there to your Amazon link via GoPro. Again, there's no limitations with what you can add. So you'd simply add in your title. So let's say buy here. You'd simply add in your button text. Okay, get it now. And then you would simply add in your affiliate link. So let's say, for instance, I was doing Sketch one. So I was promoting Easy Sketch Pro 3. I'd simply put in my link and I'd save it. Now that link now, when a person clicks on it, will actually display the website or display the link, and I can actually make affiliate sales. But that's just not limited to affiliate sales. Like I say, if you're looking to sell this to local businesses, it can be their business. It can be their business promoted via the actual hotspot. So let's quickly go back over. The telephone, this is the tap to call feature. Now with regards to the tap to call feature, it has been proven, okay, and I like to talk about proven statistics, it's worth on average 3 times more than a website click for a person to ring your business directly. So if a person can ring your business directly, you're going to get 3 times more conversions, 3 times more profit than an actual website click. Think about it. When we are in such a fast moving society at this present time, if you're anything like me, 2 kids, a dog, going to work, loads of things going on, I'm in a mad rush all the time. So are 90% of people on this planet. So when they go to a website, when they watch a video, they want to have instant gratification. They want to immediately go to a website, a phone website. So with a tap to call, you would simply type in your phone number, okay? With the code, type in the phone number. Let's say, for instance, you were a personal trainer. You'd just done a demonstration of, the perfect, chest press. And then you said, if you want to learn more about personal training, phone me now. And you pointed to a tap to call, and that person could phone you as a personal trainer directly through the video. Do you think you're going to get conversions? Do you think you're going to get people ringing you? Too right you are. Because at the end of the day, they've come to your video, they've watched your video, they've seen what it's about, they're engaged with you. What a better way to strike than directly through that video? And that's what we would do with the tap to call feature. And like I said, I'm only going to briefly go through each one of these points just to make sure everyone is up to speed. That's exactly the same with the Skype. You can connect to people on Skype. If a person is searching via the desktop, it will connect. You can choose either to chat, okay, or you can use to call, whichever one you want. And you'd simply put in your Skype ID, and through the video, a person would connect. The YouTube and Vimeo, you can then do other videos which are displayed within the video. So again, it's a demonstration. Do you want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, make the icons come in at different times, actually show different parts of a product? It may be you're showing a bike and you're showing different ways to mend that bike. So you could have one video on the crank, you could have one video on the gears, one video on the wheels, and they open up and they display videos of how to fix that bike. And again, you could have a link to your bike shop. There are loads of things that you can do, loads of possibilities. Instagram links to your images. SoundCloud, you can play your MP3s through the actual video. Facebook page, it's going to actually get people to like your Facebook page, which you've seen the demos, and Twitter will get more people to follow you. Now, one thing I would say, we actually support the main autoresponders, so MailChimp, GetResponse, Aweber, SendReach, Campaign Monitor, But for instance, if we don't support your particular one, you can put it in the custom HTML folder. Now, that's the features of what you can add to these. And I'm going to go through now other features of that. But like I say, I do know I talk quite fast. I'm just going to nip into chat and make sure that everything makes sense at this present time. And one thing that I would actually say, with all those features, there are no limitations. Okay, it's not like Paul, Andrew, and Com actually said you have to upgrade to get all these features. All these are accessible to you now through the Easy Sketch Pro 3 membership. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go into chat and let me have a look. Okay. And again, I'm not going to go through all these because, like I said, I have my team in here. But what I'm going to say is they will be answering the questions as fast as they can. I'm just going to see that thing. Okay, so is there a way to start and end time for music on a slide, Jim? That will be, I'll bring the Easy Sketch Pro crew in a minute and they will be able to do that for you. So my link's not available to promote yet. Okay, we can do that. Is this making video on YouTube site interactive? Mike, no. Okay, so the YouTube site isn't interactive. They have their own kind of links with regards that that you can put in with that. So let's, again, I'll be totally honest with all the software that we do. I'll show you where you can display these videos and I'll show you how to make money through these videos. But very, very good question. Okay, John's asking, how do we access the interactive application? John, when you log into Easy Sketch Pro 3.0, within that site, you will see at the top an interactive button. You click on that interactive button, that will take you to the interactive site. You log into that with your same login details with not the actual password, it's actually the authorization code, and that will then give you the ability to log into the software. Okay, right. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm quickly going to go over because I think I have kind of a lot of people are understanding what I'm saying, so which is a really good thing. For sure, these training videos were on the website. Well, a lot of them were, but I do realize, especially as a man, okay, we do like to buy things and sod the instructions. We go to IKEA, we buy a flat pack. Do we actually go through the instructions? No, we just go home and try to actually get it to work. And obviously that's going to waste time in the long run, but hey, that's what men do. Okay, on the right hand side, what you will also see is a bit of housekeeping. So as you add an interactive hotspot, it will come on the right hand side here and it will let you know. So if you had 10 interactive hotspots, the beauty about this is that it's very good for housekeeping and you can go directly to these links and it will take you to the exact one that you want to edit, and you simply click on it and edit it. One other thing I would say is that if you change something on the video within the software, it will automatically update to wherever you have the video displayed. It may be that you have the video on your website and you want to change the affiliate link, you want to change the video, but you don't want to change everything else. Well, that's okay. You just come in, simply choose the hotspot you want to change it, and it will change real time wherever you have it displayed. Okay, so what else can we do with the software? Well, if you go to the pencil icon and edit this video, okay, what we can do here, obviously we can change the name. We can make it so the video auto plays. Again, total preference. It's been proven. I would say there's two camps with this. There's the camp that say you get better conversions with the autoplay video. There's camps that would say it's better conversions with the play button. Again, this is down to testing and dependent really on the market that you are trying to promote to. We can brand the videos as well, which is another good thing. Let's say, for instance, you have a client. You have a client and you send them a actual video, you show them what they can actually achieve with this, and you put on your own logo. You can add it, you can brand it. You charge them extra to remove the logo. You make it so people, your brand awareness, get your brand out there, that you can do these videos and you can do it for anybody, your clients, your customers. So simply choose an image. I'm just going to go to File, okay, Pictures. I'm just going to choose one here. Let me just choose that. Let's go to Open. Okay, and I'm just going to go to Save. So as you can see now, my video has now been branded with my logo on the right hand side. Obviously that's a Batman logo, and I don't recommend anyone to use any logos. That was just kind of showing how that would work. And simply to change that, remove that, I'd simply go and remove this. Now the control bars, again, the control bars, I can change the control bars to make them match my website perfectly, or my actual Facebook page, or my even video. I can change the control colors, okay, and I can change the slider code. Now the custom tracking code, now like I said, in the second webinar that we're going to hold, the training webinar, I'm going to go more into driving traffic. Let's say I'm very good with regards to affiliate marketing. I'm predominantly using Facebook ads, and I'm going to share with you that on the next call. One of the best tools, should you call it a tool, or one of the best features on the internet at this present time is retargeting, without a shadow of a doubt. Retargeting, and I will show you and share with you some of our results from retargeting, is by far one of the most profitable things that you can do online at this present time. And basically, for those that don't know about retargeting, I'm sure you do, it's just basically giving someone that little bit of a push over the edge who haven't bought your products, and then you can follow them around the internet. You know, a bit like Amazon. If you go to Amazon now, you'll see the product that you were actually looking at, actually thinking about buying, follow you all around the internet. And that's what retargeting is. It works with the tracking pixel, and the tracking pixel that Facebook will provide you, you can put in here on the bottom left, which is custom tracking code, and that tracking pixel will fire every time somebody lands on your video, and you will collect an audience within Facebook. And again, I will share that with you on the next call. Okay, for everybody, all the members of Easy Sketch Pro, don't worry about that. As long as you have the Easy Sketch Pro, you are going to get access to that training. And again, it will be totally pitch free. You can also put within here, in the custom tracking code, you can put in your Google Analytics code. Anywhere that supplies a code, that can be supplied for each video. And the beauty about the software is, it's not just one code for all your videos, it's individual codes. So you could have one video, you could have 10 videos, you could have one client, you could have 10 clients, and you can do retargeting for every one of those clients or for every one of your videos. So what else can we do within the software? What we're going to do now is quickly look at the analytics, the statistics. Now this video we sent out, it was a very short video. I think we only sent it out over a few hour period just to give people an insight into what Easy Sketch Pro could do with the interactive side. So if you go to the stats, and again, this is open to everybody within the software, it's going to collect data on every single person that lands on your video. Now, data is king. Without data, we are not able to split test, we are not able to understand our audience, our customers, and understand what works. The more data that we can gather on the people who are visiting our website, visiting our links, the better. The more split testing we can do, the better. So it collects the data on everybody who lands on the video. So it collects the country. Okay, so we've got the UK, the United States, Australia, India, wherever else. You could use this if you were doing a solo ad. Let's say, for instance, you weren't interested in gathering this data for your clients and it was for yourself. If you purchased a solo ad, was it the person who was sending you that traffic, were they delivering that traffic from a top tier country like they had promised to do? Or are they from a third tier country? We can check here. Was there a spike in traffic? Did the person providing the solo ad send the traffic at the day that they said they were going to go? How many clicks did they send? Now, the beauty about this as well, as you can see, and this shows about the engagement of the hotspots. As you can see, we've had 90 kind of clicks, or individual people visit the video, but as you can see, we've had 247 clicks. So on average, and it does work out an average through every video that we set up. Obviously, this is just over 2.5. We generally get about 3 to 4 clicks per person landing on the video because it's something that they've not seen before. It has that kind of feel that they want to know more about it. They want to investigate more because they haven't seen it. And combined with the sketch video gives you that powerhouse, gives you the sketch video, gives you the engagement, gives you the interaction. And as we can go down, we can look at the traffic by device type, the traffic operating systems, the traffic by web browser, and the traffic by source type. And when I start to add this to Facebook, it will tell me, is the traffic coming from Facebook or is it coming from my website? This at the moment is just on my website. And as we go down, all the hotspots that we've added, we've got individual data on each hotspot. How many times was each hotspot clicked? Okay, how many times did people go to that link? Now, something as simple, believe it or not, of changing the color, of changing the icon, of changing the links within the icon gets you more clicks. It's crazy, but it does. Is it the icon appeals to your audience more? Is it the color that appeals to your audience more? Was it the time that it came in? Is there a time that is the optimum time within your video to add a hotspot, to tell people about the offer? When is the best time to try to promote? Again, this is all giving you the data from each of those. So that first one that I've just added there is showing empty because I've just added it to the video. So as we go back and look at the video, okay, what I can also do with the videos, and we will show you this now, okay, where can I share the videos or where can I display them? There's actually 4 places you can display the videos. So you can gather the public link, you can simply copy the link, and then you can put that into your browser and it will display the videos. The hotspots will be interactive. For anybody who asking, is it mobile responsive? Yes, within the actual public link that you provide, the hotspots are mobile responsive. Obviously, you would need that with the tap to call feature. With the embed code, we are working with the iframe code, which is a lot more stable and works absolutely amazing. But you can add this to any website. Do you have a blog? Is it that you want to use these videos for your customers, for your clients? You can put the videos on the actual website of theirs, on your own website. What we always try to encourage is that you make yourself as indisposable as possible. So you hold all the cards. You actually control the videos, you choose where the links go, you choose how to display these videos. And again, this will have your clients come back to you time and time again. So the embed code will work on websites that obviously accept an embed code, which in my opinion is about 90% of websites, if not more. We can also publish to a Facebook page. Okay, so once you connect the software, and I will show you how to do that, it will actually talk to Facebook and it will show you all the Facebook pages that you have admin rights over. I'm just going to go to the test one here and I'm just going to submit this video. So this video has just been published onto that page. Just quickly go over to Facebook. I'm just quickly going to go to my test page. Okay, getting a little bit of lag because of GoToWebinar, so hopefully this will start up. There we are. Let's go to my test page. Okay, so it's actually gone to make my video interactive, which you can see there. Now the page with the logo as well is there, and we are going to talk about this in the next training about how to approach people, how to manage their Facebook pages, the services that you can provide. But as you can see, I'm just going to mute Paul for a quick second. As you can see, the interactive hotspots will come in within Facebook at the time, so you can connect with Skype and the Facebook. Let's go back there to Facebook so you can see that. So the Facebook one as well. So as you can see, there's the Facebook page within that. Now, one little tip I would give you just before we move over, you may be thinking, well, I don't want it to say make my video interactive. So a couple of things we can do. Obviously on the tabs, we can manage the tabs and we can move the tabs up and down. But one thing that we would recommend is actually, just let me go, that's when this loads back up. Just go to settings up here at the right hand side. Okay, go to apps here on the left hand side and edit settings and just simply type in what you want to be. Say you're having a competition, say that you want people to view it. Now, what I always like to do as well is put in some actual get my words out in a minute, keyboard shortcuts. So I really want to draw people into my tabs. So for that one, I just did Alt and 16. I'll just watch this now. So let's put watch this now, and I would do the other one, which is Alt 17, but my 7's not working, so I'll just go to save. Okay, and that's okayed. Just go back to page. As you can see now, the tab within my page has changed the title, so we can actually change that how we want. Now we can also do from within the software. Okay, not only can we publish to Facebook pages, but we can actually publish to Facebook itself. Again, we just simply type in or paste in the URL, and this is a special URL that the software provides. Don't put in the public link. You can put in the public link, okay, and that will then link people to the actual video. But if you want the videos to be displayed in the timeline, we simply post a Facebook timeline. We grab this link here and we simply post it in. I would simply delete that, and I would put watch this now, or whatever it may be, and simply go to publish. Now that will then provide an interactive video directly within the newsfeed timeline. You could do it on your own personal timeline, you could do it in your group, you could do it wherever. One thing I would say, we're always ethical in everything that we do and everything that we promote, so please don't go spamming groups with any kind of links or anything like that. That's just something that we do not recommend without a shadow of a doubt. And as we press play, I'm just going to mute that. We have the interactive hotspots, and again, like you can see, this is it within the Facebook. Okay, so connect with me, easy sketch. I'll just wait for the YouTube one. So there's the YouTube, and again, there's the video playing directly within the video, if that makes sense, on Facebook. And we can put our affiliate links here. We can, anything that we want. Like I said, there are very few limitations within the hotspots what you can actually display. One thing that I would say, and again, all right, like I said, we are consistent with our softwares in what we do. There's two players within the software. Now, Facebook is kind of archaic in what it does. For any kind of, let's say, software enthusiasts out there, any coders, what Facebook does, it works on a really old technology, which is called Flash. Now, that is what we are faced with. We have to work with Flash within Facebook to be able to use and display these videos. The videos within Facebook on the Flash side will not be mobile responsive. Okay, again, totally upfront. The HTML side, the other video player that you use on your Facebook tabs, that you use on your websites, that you use with the URL, are mobile responsive. But one thing that we are doing with this software, if a person is searching via their mobile device and they search and they see the video and they play the video, it will drop back to the HTML one and be mobile responsive. But if for some reason you're looking and thinking, well, I can't click these links, it's because it's playing with the Flash player. So again, totally upfront with that straight from the beginning. Okay, so that is the places that we can display the videos and how we can do it. Now, how can we provide this as a service? And I don't want to tread too much on the toes of the next kind of the training sessions that we are going to do. And like I say, it was purely with regards showing you the interactive sides and answering all the questions that you may have. There are 1,000,001 ways that we can add this service. Number one, because there aren't any softwares that are combined together, like I said, the sketch element and their interactive elements that are combined together that are provided as a service. There are things that do similar things, but I would say they're not as good as these. There's nothing that does everything together. So you can add the ability to create these sketch videos for your clients. You can get that engagement. It may be your business. You've used sketch videos in your own business and you've saw that engagement level raised to an absolutely amazing level. Now, what you can do, you can actually, and again, I don't want to step too much on the toes, but you can actually create a demo video of exactly what you can do, of the service that you can provide. You can talk them through all the links that you can add to the videos. You can talk them through that you can promote their website. You can get more eyes on what they have to offer. Everything in this day and age is helping or is about making or maximizing your conversions. Now, you have to look at building a business online exactly as a bricks and mortars type business. Okay, if you have a brick and mortar type business, you want people to come past your shop and come in and actually buy your products. To do that, they either have to know you, know the shop, you have a good kind of reputation, or they have to have something that appeals to them with that street kind of value that they walk past. This is the same with the videos. You can drive traffic to them, but unless you have that engagement, you have to have people interacting with them, you're not going to make those conversions. And that is what this is combined to do. So I'm going to come into chat now. Like I said, I've talked for quite a long time. I'm going to answer some actual screens and actual speak to you. We are going to provide the links. What I would say, okay, I do know for a shadow of a doubt, the Easy Sketch Pro 3.0 is closing its doors tonight with the launch kind of the launch code or the launch value, what it was providing, the launch price, should I even say. So this shuts tonight at midnight EST. So if you haven't even invested in the SP3O, I would strongly recommend you to do that before midnight this evening. Everything that you've seen on the call, you are going to get. That's what you get as a package for the main. Not only are you going to get the ability to be able to create these videos, but you are going to get the interactive side. And we are going to do another webinar with regard to generating traffic, how to generate traffic. And the beauty about that is, once I come into this, once I learn how to be, let's say, in charge of my own destiny with regards to being able to create traffic and drive traffic to products or services, it really is kind of a game changer in the fact that then you can start to make those sales and maximize those conversions. And everything that we teach you on the next webinar will go through the steps from the basics of setting up Facebook ads to the more advanced with regard to retargeting, custom audiences, using the Power Editor, but everything combined will allow you to make those sales online. Charles, the webinar will be replayed. Hopefully I have pressed the record button and GoToWebinar is now using it and recording it, so that will be available to you. I imagine Paul will be sending it out. I will send it out as well, but as soon as it's rendered, I will send it over to Paul and he'll get it out to you so you can actually view it. I know I maybe talk a little bit fast, and obviously I know the software inside out, so it is quite easy to me. What I would say is use this video, use this actual bonus webinar as a reference point. Go backwards and forwards. Use the software, guys. Okay, you should never invest in something and not use it. It's easier said than done. I do know, because I have been there time and time again, but you have a fantastic opportunity now. Grab it with both hands. This isn't kind of any overnight making $1 million. This isn't this. This is the tools that you need within this market space to help you succeed. And that is what we really want you to do. There is nobody saying that we are going to give you a magic wand, you're going to hit this button and make hundreds of thousands of dollars overnight, but you are going to actually help yourself by using the software that you actually have. Okay, so let me read Frederick. So when we put the video on the Facebook from the fourth link, make my video appear, because no, it won't. It won't appear when you put the video on Facebook. When you first initially put it on, delete the URL and then it will not be there. Okay, so do that within the software. Jay, yeah, no magic wand. I apologize, my friend. I'm from the UK. I tell it how it is. There is no magic wand, my friends. Okay. So presume the video once recorded will be, yeah, oh, Colleen, very, very good point. Very good point, Colleen. I'll bring that up now. Yeah, basically, when you log into the software for the first time, I do a little bit of a spiel. I just welcome you to the software. I point you in the direction of a few things. Because what you need to do is you need to come to the right-hand side here at the top, this drop-down menu. You need to go into settings, okay? Connect your autoresponder. Oh, we also allow you to connect GoToWebinar, so you can actually get people to sign up to your webinar through your videos, which again is an amazing feature. Connect to Facebook, and that will then talk to Facebook, and we will know how many Facebook pages you have, and you can then start to post to Facebook. Nothing at all else is done with the data. We don't collect any data on anybody. It purely is your account. It's your membership account. You use it as you see fit. Obviously, as long as you're ethical in what you do. A couple of other things that I would say, we have training within here. Okay, we have trainings, we have training videos, which is going to go through everything step by step. If for some reason I do not cover something, then again, simply go to the support tab here and that will take you directly over to the support. Lead 7 is my company, but I'm working for Easy Sketch Pro, which is Paul Lynch, Andrew Fox, and Con Miraz. Okay, so they're the guys that the reason this is my support desk is because we are dealing with the support side of the interactive part. What I would say is that we have FAQs here. So before you open a support ticket, please do read these and how-tos. And again, if for some reason we aren't answering the question or something's not wrong, because it's a software at the end of the day, hit us up. We have an amazing support team, exactly like Easy Sketch Pro. They work around the clock to answer all your things. The other thing, like I said, we started developing software probably about 18 months ago, and we still support the software that we first brought out. So don't worry about thinking that you are going to come into this and then it's going to be a fly-by-night, a flash in the pan, and we're going to leave you alone. We would never do that. The support will always be for that. We will help you wherever we can. And like I said, not only are we going to provide you with the software, it's kind of an unannounced bonus. I've spoke to Paul on chat and Andrew and Com, and they said, well, what else can we provide? What else can we do? So as an unannounced bonus, the next webinar, we're going to show you how to drive traffic, predominantly through Facebook, because that's what I know, that is what I'm good at, and I am going to share that with you. And how to get clients. You know, if you're looking to be, let's say, an offline consultant, because I do that. I go to local businesses and I talk to them about social media, how to improve their presence on social media, and how to get more engagement and more likes to their fan pages. And I'll share that with you. Like I said, that again will be a totally pitch-free webinar. I'm always upfront. We tell you straight away whether we're recommending a product. But what I would say, the only kind of little glimpse of a pitch that you'll see with here, now is the time, if you haven't already invested in Easy Sketch Pro, to do it, because at midnight tonight, EST, the door is closing. It is going to be reopening. I do realize that. I have been told that, but it is going to go up to the full price of what it should be. The upgrades as well, if you're still considering the upgrades, I would strongly recommend going over and getting the upgrades. I mean, I'll ask you the question. Do you know any other softwares, any other people who've promoted products like this and give you this combination? You know, people have invested in the past through Paul, through Easy Sketch Pro, and they've had an amazing platform, and it's absolutely amazing that you can produce these. And now they've gone to that extra thing of actually adding the actually interactive side, add an overall package, not asking you to upgrade to be able to get the interactive side, simply combining it, saying, here you are, this is yours, go and use it, go and make money with it. Okay, like I said, I'm going to answer all the questions now, guys. Okay, so John is asking how to get access to the commercial upgrade. I think what Paul's going to be doing, John, is sending out the links one last time for that with the commercial side. Like I said, I know the reason probably Paul couldn't go onto the front of the webinar because he'll be snowed under with closing the actual launch. Is a very stressful time, but he will be sending them. Okay, Bob, so when someone calls you via the interactive page, who handles the call? Bob, that depends on the mobile number or the number that you put in. They will only phone the person that you have rang. Okay, so if it's a business, you put in theirs. If it's yours, you put in your number. Okay, so you would handle the call. Okay, what if the Alt 16? Yeah, that sometimes throws me as well with the Alt, with the I would go and look onto Google and look at keyboard shortcuts, and that's the best way to put in the tab shortcuts. Okay. So what is an average cost that I could sell a 10-page video with multiple links? Brett, do you know what? I get asked this all the time. And what I tell to people, any kind of my students, what I say to them is, don't really focus on the price, what you should be providing to your clients, but focus on what you are providing them. What problem are you solving, and what is that problem being solved worth to them? Now, that is different for different businesses. When I go to local businesses and speak to them, they have a marketing budget. They have a massive marketing budget, most of the companies that I speak to. So when you think about, you know, charging 97, 197, 497, 997, this is really dependent on the business that you are going to. One thing I would also say as well is, once you have evaluated what it's worth to that business and the problem that you are solving, do not undervalue you. Do not undervalue the time that you spend on this. Do not undervalue the skill set that you have. and you have a skill set. The internet marketing world is kind of very niche, and the things that you learn on these webinars, the things that you learn by the products that you invest in, are unique to other people. They aren't familiar with it. I went to about 3 weeks ago. I did a presentation and I asked people about had they ever heard of, and it was packed. There was 40, 50 people within that room. Had they ever heard of the saying, "The money is in the list"? And not one single person had heard that saying. Not a single person, even the directors of the company, even the people that were in charge of their marketing. Now, those people actually had, and I'm going off key a little bit here, but I'm just trying to put you in the mindset. Those people had thousands and thousands of emails. They had data on these and they weren't utilizing it. They weren't uploading it to Facebook as custom audience. They weren't promoting to them. So again, everything that you learn on here, do not undervalue it, and make sure that you price yourself at a rate which isn't undervaluing the service that you are providing and what you are worth. Okay. Okay, so ESP, okay, so could you describe again how I get to the tutorial videos in using the ESP3? Yes, once you log in, George, once you log into Easy Sketch Pro, the interactive side, you actually go here to the right-hand side, this drop-down menu. Hopefully you can see my cursor at the top. Click on here and go to training, okay? And that is where the training videos are, all right? So, yeah, we do have a link for the Easy Sketch Pro, okay? I'm just going to drop that in there. Let me just put that. Let me just minimize that. I'll put that in for you because that's a sketch one. Okay, yeah, obviously there are going to be people on the call who don't have the actual link, so I will put that in, guys, that for you there. Let me just post that in there, sorry. Okay, so yeah, that is now to get Easy Sketch Pro. Like I said, that shuts at 12 p.m. EST tonight. All right, so more questions coming in. Linda's asking a very good question. Can we have personal coaching? And I apologize for saying people's names on the call. If you don't want me to say your name, just simply say it, but I will never say people's surnames. So Linda said, can we have personal coaching with you, please? Are we new to affiliate marketing? Linda, I'm going to do some personal coaching on the next live call. Okay, I'm going to go through the basics of setting up Facebook ads. I'm going to show you how I do affiliate marketing, and you can bring that then to promote Easy Sketch Pro, you know, being an affiliate marketer doing that. Because one thing that I would always recommend as an affiliate marketer, choose a product that you know converts. Choose a product which is proven when you first begin your affiliate marketing journey. And I will do that on the next call. Okay, so Breeze asks questions, please. What is the best canvas size for Facebook video? Again, when you upload your video, Bree, it will automatically upload directly to, if you're using the Facebook player, our Facebook player will actually upload the video, so you don't need to change anything. All you would simply do is upload your YouTube videos or your Vimeo videos directly to the software, and then let the software, the Make My Video interactive software, take care of the rest. Carlin, when is the next training call? Carlin says, I'll talk to Paul and see when we can get the next training. Looking to do it next week, okay, making sure that everybody has got in, starting to use the software, is up to a level where they can then start to promote the software if they choose, if that's what they want to do, or promote their business, or actually get people onto their list. And that's what we'll do on the next training call. How can you delete a video inside the system? Okay, all you simply do is once it's clicked on, let me just minimize that, guys, sorry. You simply go to the bin and you'd simply click the bin and it would delete. Be wary though, once you delete the video, it will delete anywhere that the video is displayed. Okay, that doesn't mean that it's going to delete your sketch video from Easy Sketch Pro. Okay, that's just going to mean it's going to delete the video from where you have it. All right. Okay, so Ken's saying that on accessing Make My Video Interactive, I'm asked for username and password. Yeah, Ken, one typo or something we should have changed. Where it's asking for the password, you have to put in your authorization code. Okay, that is our fault. I do apologize for that, and that should have been changed. But use your same username and then within the password, put in your authorization code, and you should have access. Xavier, yeah, we will put the webinar training in the dashboard. Okay, we will do that. That's a good idea, actually, Xavier. We will do that. Yes, Frank, yeah, it's late. It's actually recorded. Can you show how to line up the voiceover with the sketch? Run it. One thing I wanted to do on this call is actually show you the Easy Sketch Pro side. I'll be upfront with you now. A lot of my team weren't able to get on the call. They're having an insane weather storm where they are, so that part I was leaving to them. I am kind of running with this now, so I do apologize. I can't show you that. But if you've got any queries with the sketch side, Paul and his team are absolutely fantastic at support. Hit the support up and they will get the answer to you as soon as you can. Like I said, we're not any kind of fly-by-night company. We are here. We will help you wherever we can. Okay, so Asit is asking, yes, I can. A mobile responsive in HTML. I'm using the iframe in tabs. The iframe is mobile responsive, which is within the software. So on your website or within the URL that it provides is HTML5. Within Facebook, within the newsfeed, it is the Flash player, which is old. George, there shouldn't be a problem with Windows 10. Not that we have known of, but if you for some reason have found a problem, let us know. I'm using Windows 10 myself. Okay. Chris, thank you very much for that, my friend. Chris has kindly, I'm just going to put that in chat. Let me try and get that. Okay, let me try. Actually, I can't grab that, Chris, for some reason. Oh, yeah, I can. Chris, one of our members, has kindly put this in, so I will use your second name, Chris. Chris Harris has kindly sent in keyboard shortcuts. Okay, so thank you for that, Chris. I do appreciate it. I did find one before, but that will be a very good one to have. So thank you for doing that. I do appreciate it. Yes, Mark. So Mark's asking, can you add the ability to disable a video if our customer chooses to no longer pay for our service and then re-enable it besides you? For sure, Mark, for sure. Within the software, you are within charge of it. You are in charge of where it is. You could simply delete the video if they didn't actually pay you, which is, you know, everything is controlled from within the software. So if you embedded it on their website, they didn't pay you, you could simply stop it. You could, what I would say, if you wanted to maybe not delete it, you could remove the icons. You could remove the interactive icons. So the video would still be there. They would see that there was no interactive there, and they would then have to pay you for the interactive icons to be added again. Dan, if it depends who you purchased the software off, which affiliate. If it was us, we offer our bonuses within the JVZoo download area. If it was somebody else, then I would recommend you to contact them with the bonuses. That's what I would recommend. Okay, Marina says, about the tactical, I cannot understand how the viewer of the video connects to the phone. So, Marina, if a person is searching the video, say for instance they were on your website, on your blog, and you had the video embedded there, and I'll go back to the personal trainer. I do a lot with personal trainers just because of the industry that I've been in the past. So personal trainer, it was their personal blog, their personal website. They showed it. If a person was searching via a mobile device, the tap to call feature would allow them to connect directly. So as soon as they click that button on their mobile, it's a bit like when you're searching a website on your mobile and you click on it and it dials it automatically. Well, that's what happens, it dials it automatically. If for some reason they're searching via the desktop, then what will happen with that, obviously they can't ring from the desktop, so it will default to the Skype and it will try to connect to Skype, and if you're using the mobile section, it will try to use Skype credit so you can phone somebody from Skype. Okay. Okay. If we have the tap to call button enabled, will it be visible on a regular website? Yes, Mark, totally. Like I said, on a website, it's going to go to the mobile responsive, the mobile. That's what it's going to allow you to do. And then if they're searching by a desktop, it will connect to Skype. Okay. So any more questions coming in, guys? I will happily stay here all day. I do like to talk. Catherine, yes, you can. Okay, yes, you can, Catherine. As long as you have invested in Easy Sketch Pro, and Catherine, I'll say this, okay, because Catherine asked this, can you add videos that are not sketch videos? Yes, again, we are also giving you that ability. As long as you invest in Easy Sketch Pro, you will have the interactive side, and if you want to add your own videos, by all means, please do. They don't have to be sketch videos. Obviously, they have the higher engagement, and that's what we'd recommend, but that is something that we would do. Okay. So let's have a quick look, guys. Rob, you basically would add your own voice, as far as I'm aware, within ESP, or get a voiceover from Fiverr or something like that, and then add it. So that's what we do. Wolfgang, I will ask Paul with regards to that. Okay, I'm just coming back down to the bottom. There's loads of questions. Okay, yeah, Lal's asking another question as well. Can you talk about your Pro package with additional features? Lal, we've given you everything. We've given you all the Pro features as well. That was one of the stipulations that the Easy Sketch Pro crew asked us. If we came along, there would be no upgrades with the Pro. They want all the interactive sides. You have all the elements. So you have all the icons, 950 icons. You have all the ability to add everything that I've shown you on the screen. You have the Facebook retargeting, you have the logos, you have the Facebook links, everything. We've given you everything. You don't have to upgrade to a Pro version to get Make My Video Interactive Pro version. You have the Pro version, my friends. Okay. Okay, Scott, we will address that. If you're struggling getting in, then we will Scott Maidens. We will. That's why I say your second name. We will get you in. What I would say is, and we'll provide this, guys, for anyone having any issues. What I would say, the best thing to try to say, yeah, the Easy Sketch Pro at the moment are taking care of the login issues. If there are any login issues, then you do need to go through the Easy Sketch Pro crew. Everything else we can help you with. So what I will do as well, I will give you a support link. Okay, I'm going to provide you with our support link. This will be a direct link to our support team. Okay, let me just put that in chat so you have this. I do apologize as well, guys. I've missed out the HTTP for Chris's actual codes. So that's our support desk. Like I said, I would appreciate it if you did look at the FAQs. If for some reason something's not working, because they are answered, 90% of them are answered. But if for any reason something's not happening, then please do let us know, and we will happily answer the question. The other thing, like I said, the login issues or the login for both Easy Sketch Pro and Make My Video Interactive come through Easy Sketch Pro crew. That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, the ESP download link, support link should be working. Okay, the ESP support link. Right. Yeah, the training, I haven't got a training date. I need to look with my calendar. It's so busy because we are doing things all the time. I need to make sure that I can get the webinar out next week, and that will be a training webinar on predominantly how to drive traffic with Facebook. And there'll be a little bit of something for everybody. I'm conscious that I don't want to go too much in depth for people who don't understand Facebook ads, but I'm also conscious that some people do run Facebook ads and they want to learn the more advanced stuff, and we will talk about that on the call. No, Leon, it doesn't. Thank you, Charlene. Really do appreciate that. That is a very nice thing to say, and we do appreciate you as well. We really do. Like I said, I do appreciate that comment. If I purchase Easy Sketch Pro 2 on one email and Easy Sketch Pro on 3, yeah, I would do, Sean. I mean, they're two separate softwares, so I don't know if you would be able to combine them, but again, the only way to actually find out is hit the guys up and actually ask them. No, Marina, they don't. They don't, Marina. Mark, we're going to send out the recorded presentations. I'll send it out. I'm going to, as soon as I get off this call, I will actually take the recording and we will actually sync it and get it so we can get it to you guys so you can use it as reference and you can go back over it and see what we've gone over. Paul, yeah, you are very right. Paul just said, please repeat the questions. I sometimes forget to do that, Paul. You are right, my friend. I do apologise for that. Mark, if they don't have Skype set up when a person clicks to tap to call, it will ask them to connect to Skype. If they don't even have Skype, then there is no fallback. At the end of the day, you can only provide a mobile and provide Skype. And if they don't have either of those, then you can't keep providing service after service after service. It's very rare that people don't have a mobile or Skype, and especially now in this day and age on their desktop. Skype is very, very important in business. Okay, George, you're asking something about with regards bronze member. I do know that what Paul was doing, he was upgrading everyone from the bronze membership to the gold. So I would hit up support with regards that if you were one of his original customers, I do know that he was doing that. So hit their support up and they will take care of that straight away. Go on, Michael, please go on. Michael, like I said at the beginning, I do apologise, Michael. I'm having hundreds and hundreds of questions coming in. I've just seen yours now, Michael. If you put in your question, please do put it and I will answer it, but I cannot answer everyone. Honestly, you should see it. It's like a conveyor belt of questions coming in. So again, if you feel that I'm ignoring you, I do apologise sincerely. I'm just one person though. Okay, so please reiterate, Stuart's asking, please reiterate the info on how to do a voiceover. I'm only speaking off experience with other softwares, Stuart, but with regards to the voiceover, you would need to record the voiceover and then add it to the Easy Sketch Pro sketch side. Again, I don't want to step on their toes and actually answer any support questions. This is more about the interactive side. Okay, Michael, no problem. Colm, if you're an original member of ESP, what I would say, if you have the Easy Sketch Pro 1.0, I would say get Easy Sketch Pro 3.0. I mean, I'm biased, but that will give you the ability to add the interactive element to it. Okay. Okay, no, Stuart, thank you as well. What I should have said at the beginning, guys, as well, and I didn't do it. I normally start webinars. Thank you for providing us your time. Giving us your time. I know it's precious. I know you have a lot of things going on. You don't have to come onto the webinars, but we do appreciate it, and we do appreciate you asking the question as well. And this makes us as be better marketers. This makes us actually provide and develop better software. Without anything back from you lot, we wouldn't know how to improve things. So thank you for that. Thank you, Joe. I really appreciate that. Like I say, if I've not answered your question, I do apologise. We have a support desk. We will answer it. Hopefully this webinar replay will answer anything else as well. But if for some reason it doesn't, on the next call, which I will send out to you via Paul, and I will email you as well myself, so you do get that link, we will answer all those questions. No, thank you, Deborah. Okay, Mago, I saying you're not able to log into the interactive web page. Okay, Mago, once you click the interactive button on the side, if you go to the interactive side, it asks for two. It asks for your username, which is the same username that you log into Easy Sketch Pro with, and it asks you for a password. That is your authorization code. If for some reason those two aren't working, do not worry. We will get it sorted for you. I couldn't tell you why it's not working, but if you hit up support, we will get those to you as soon as possible. Yeah, Marina, I'm the same. Like I said, Marina, I'm not going to say that we would never do a webinar and recommend other products to you, because again, that would me be lying. Okay, telling a lie. But I'll always be upfront with you. Our training webinars, and even when we do kind of recommend other products to you, we're a little bit different to everyone else. We give you all the facts, we demonstrate the product, and then we say, if you want it, if this is something that you can use, go and invest in it. If it's not, then maybe the next time that will be something that you want. And that's as far as there's no hard pitch with us, and that's why sometimes we're a little bit different. Okay, so my link's not opening when I send them. Jason, can you just expand that a little bit, please? Okay. Okay, not Leah, I do appreciate that as well. Yeah, I understand that we're taking two different software packages and you're about the Interactive. I did want to do the other one as well, but we couldn't do that. Yes, Ken, on learn how to use the software button, that there is only one short video. That is right. What it's doing, that's just me talking you and telling you to go up here, Ken. So Ken, on here, this is where I want you to go. I want you to connect your Facebook and I want you to connect your autoresponder and I want you to take the training and it shows you how to use all the icons. Okay. Xavier, no problem. I appreciate that. Okay, so same here, Aweber doesn't recognize the interactive video link after connecting. Okay, Michael, that may be an issue. If you are, we will solve it. Okay, hit up our support. But once you connect to your Aweber, it should be recognized in the interactive link. That's a positive. Okay, so if for some reason it's not working for you, we will resolve that. No issues. I currently use GetResponse, and I've gone away from GetResponse now, and I'm self-hosted. But we do know that the autoresponders, if for some reason they're not working, they're a simple fix, and we will sort it for you. Okay, Sean, there is never a stupid question. Okay, believe me, there is never a stupid question, my friend. So how do you connect Facebook? And this is something, again, with a lot of people struggling. Simply go into, so you can see my mouse cursor, just go into the drop-down menu here at the top right, go into settings, okay, and in settings, you go down to the bottom and you, obviously mine's connected, but this would say connect to Facebook. When you hit that tab, it will connect to Facebook and it will ask you if you want to give Facebook certain kind of, allow them to post for you. And that's all it does. What it is, it's enabling the software to talk to Facebook and post for you. Once you've connected to Facebook, it will then pick up all your Facebook pages and you can then post to those tabs. Okay, if you don't have any Facebook pages, obviously it's not going to post to those tabs, but I will cover Facebook pages slightly as well on the next call. But anyone else as well, as you can see on here, you simply add in, and this is a MailChimp one that we've connected, but you simply connect with Aweber, okay, send reach, connect to GoToWebinar, you get response, you'd add your API key, campaign monitor, connect with campaign monitor. And it really is that simple. We've really tried to simplify, but even I do understand that sometimes software do look complex, and it is easy for me because I know the software. Okay. Yeah, MailChimp. There is MailChimp, Mary. Yeah. MailChimp is the top one. Magot, yes, its webinar is recorded. HR, no, at the moment there isn't. The only way to remove, basically what HR is asking, and it's not a white elephant, the reason why we have to have the URL link there is because we're using the correct SSL certificates to be able to publish to Facebook through the tabs. It is something that we are looking into to be able to disguise that URL for you. I won't lie to you, it's not something that we've done at the moment. It is something that we know that we can do, but we've not been able to implement it yet. So the only way to be able to hide the link is not to use the link that the software provides. So when you add it to your website or when you add it to Facebook, the link won't be there. Okay. Brett, I mean, that's $1 million question. Brett has asked, there are lots of autoresponders out there. What do you recommend? If you would have asked me 12 months ago, I would have said GetResponse. Now I would say the bounce rates with GetResponse are ridiculous. And I've come away from GetResponse. I only use it when I actually launch a product, so I can welcome people. I've gone self-hosted, but when you first start, I would even go as far as saying just use a free one to get familiar with the autoresponder. I think MailChimp provide a free service, but never invest in something until you've tested it. And then maybe move up to Aweber or SendReach or something like that, or even GetResponse. It is all through pet preference, but the bounce rates that I would get in through GetResponse just maybe move away from them. And there are so many autoresponders out there. I do a little bit of research into it. Okay, Rob Morgan has just said ListWire is a free autoresponder. So again, Sean is recommended Rapid Mailer and it's free. So like I said, Steve saying MailChimp autoresponder is paid. Okay, so I used to think there was a free service and you had to upgrade to the actually paid one, so I could be wrong. But again, it's preference. Paul, how much longer? Go on, let's ask what Paul just asked. How much longer? I'm not sure what that is referring to, Paul. I'll just go back through the question to see if you've asked the question that I've missed. The webinar, Paul, if you need to go. Like I said, I stay on the call just out of courtesy to answer everybody's questions. Guys, if you feel that you have to stay on the call because I'm here, please don't. If you've got something to do, fire off and do it. I'm just going to stay on the call till I've answered everybody's question, but don't feel obliged to stay on the call. We have gone through all the main elements of the software. The next training session will be sent out to you and the recording will be sent out to you. If you are shooting off, thank you for coming, thank you for attending, thank you for listening, and hopefully we'll speak to you soon. Okay, so where are the Easy Sketch Pro training videos? You go into the software, Andrew. So you go into the Make My Video Interactive, and they're here, the training videos in training, and that's where the training videos. Okay, thank you, Christine. Yeah, are the links to promote ready yet? Michael, yeah, I'm not sure with regards what Paul is doing, but I do know if you had, I know one thing that Paul does allow is that all his members, he kind of does training on how to promote products and allows you to become affiliates as well. That is after you'd have to ask Paul with regards to that. Okay, Sean, do you charge per page or per seconds, minutes? A very good question. Again, it depends on your clients and the actual customers. What I would also say, and again, I don't want to go too much into kind of getting clients. You need to be able to offer more than one service. Giving more options allows you to make more sales. You may give a $97 product, a $197, a $497, a $997, a $197. One thing that people do recommend or recommend is maybe give something away at the beginning for free and then upsell them to the product or service. So it may be a 30-second video where you're demonstrating. It may be you then upsell them to Facebook page management, upsell them to a 5-minute video, but you need to get your foot in the door, especially when you first begin. Once you start to get actual people knowing you and you're well known, then it's a lot easier to sell. But they always say the first sale is always the hardest. But what I would recommend you to do is actually begin by providing a service, maybe a free service, and then upselling them and then offering them different memberships to come into your service. Thank you, Phil, for attending. Okay, Brie, I don't know with regards your bonuses. I don't know the affiliate that you purchased through, so I couldn't comment on the actual bonuses that you were promised. So I do apologise for that. Okay. Could we get a way to download the video as an option to sharing links? Not really, Jason, because everything is done within the software. So the software actually creates the interactive hotspots. So it is kind of an integral part of the video. So there's no way to download the actual videos because then you won't have the interactive hotspots because they need to be talking to each other. Or directly from my website, Brie, or it may be from the Easy Sketch Pro. Okay, if there's bonuses, then there will. Any bonuses that you have been promised, you will get them. If you don't, then hit up support and they will provide them. No problem, Mary. Thank you very much for attending. I do apologize. I do appreciate that. Okay. Right, let me go through a few more questions. Yeah, Brie, if you're getting an error, then something is going wrong somewhere. It will be an easy fix. Okay, no problem whatsoever. All right. Okay. All right, got some more coming. Bree, yes, there is 2 players. What Bree's asking, are these videos responsive for mobile? There are 2 players within the software and it recognizes whether a person is searching via a mobile device or via a desktop. Within Facebook, within the flash element, that is not mobile responsive. Okay, but it will fall back to the HTML one. When they're on a website, when they're using the URL, they are mobile responsive. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if you mentioned it already, but how does the link to Aweber work? I couldn't do the link with the interactive link. Okay, Michael, what you do, you connect your Aweber to the software. Once you've connected your Aweber to the software, okay, what will happen is, let me just go into the video and show you. Right, let me just pause. Okay, so when I add let's pause this video. When I add a new hotspot, okay, once you click on here, when you go to type custom, once you connect your Aweber account, it will show here. As you see, I've only connected MailChimp, so it's only displaying MailChimp. Once I connect my GoToWebinar, once I connect my SendReach, once it's connected, it will show here. Okay, if I don't connect my Facebook, you won't see the Facebook element either. So you need to connect it from within settings and connect to one, and then you will be able to get people to opt into your list through your video, and you can change the way, or you can change the wording on your opt-in form quite easily. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm missing questions here. No, Tamara, you can't. Tamara's asked, can you have the hotspots drawn with hands? And no, I apologize. It's a very good idea, okay, but no, we can't do that at this present time. Atilia's asking, is there any limitations with videos? I mean your server that stores the interactive videos. No, Atilia, we don't actually store the videos, okay? It actually comes from YouTube, from Vimeo, or S3. So that is why we haven't put any limitations on that. We haven't limited you with the hotspots. We haven't limited you with the icons. We haven't limited you with the colors. Everything is available to you. You know, maybe we should have limited the number of videos and then done upsells, but we give you everything. Okay. Bree, I apologize if you sent a support ticket to us and it's been over 24 hours. If it's come to Lead 7 Zendesk, I do apologize. Listen, I've got nothing but most admiration for my support team. They work tirelessly round the clock. So if it's gone to Lead 7 support, I do apologize, and I know for a fact they will be on it. Like I said, I couldn't live without these guys, and they are in the answering chat. Now, yeah, and Rachel is one of my most valued and trusted people within there, and she's put in the support link for anybody who does need a direct link. Okay. Michael, that was a missing link. Brilliant. I'm glad you've got sorted now, my friend. Can I upload videos to Dropbox? I would not. Dropbox links probably won't work. It'd be S3. I'll need to get some clarification on that because I don't use Dropbox myself. It is a storing site, so maybe. But S3 is amazing with regards how cheap it is. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, so Rachel also put in the ability to be able to, yeah, Rachel, can you put that in for everybody, please? Fantastic, thank you, Rachel. If people are struggling to actually log into the software, we've just put into chat now how to access it. Okay, if for some reason it doesn't work for you, like Ken saying that doesn't work, then we will find out. Right, maybe that they've changed something on that side, but we will get to that, Ken. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Dropbox is free, Ken, Mike, up to 2 gig, I think, 2 gig, and then after 2 gig you pay, unless you get a better kind of software in the US or wherever it's from. Yeah. Steve Harrison, one Facebook account. Yeah, you can only limit, you can actually connect one Facebook account, but if you are managing of multiple Facebook pages, then it will connect to all those Facebook pages, but you can only have one Facebook account within it because it needs to know the Facebook pages that you have. Okay. And that was asked by Steve. Right, Bree. Yeah, that's not our support desk, Bree. That is the Easy Sketch Pro support desk. We are the interactive side. But listen, you know, I know those guys as well. They will get to your question as soon as they can. Like I say, with it being the last 24 hours of the launch and the launch actually closing, they will be snowed under with actual people coming in and asking questions. You know, that isn't really an excuse, but you know, that's it is a kind of reason of why they maybe haven't answered in the last 24 hours. Okay. No, it's Bree, you never ever bother me ever at all. You never do. I actually like questions. I like speaking, so don't problem. Yeah, Christopher, if you have purchased through JVZ, you are set, my friends. Everything we've spoke about on the call, you have got, without a shadow of a doubt. You will get your links off Easy Sketch Pro, and they will then be able to log in via Easy Sketch Pro into Make My Video Interactive. Yeah, I think with my accent, Brie, it's a bit like Marmite. You either love it or hate it, but unfortunately, I'm stuck with it. Yes, T McManaman, there is a replay. Yeah, yeah, there is a replay. I've pressed the record. I'm looking at it now, and it's recording. We will send the replay out. Brett, so you must be from the UK as well. If you're saying what accent? Yeah, I've got an accent a bit like Paul's. Or New York. Okay. Go on, Deborah. Give me your one killer question. So I said one, just basically, I'm waiting for Deborah's question as well, but I'm also going to answer this question. You said one Facebook account. How do we post to different clients? When you post to different clients, you would need to be in charge or have admin rights over their Facebook pages. Now, if you set up any kind of business doing this with any kind of clients, you need access rights to them anyway. If you want to manage their Facebook pages to be able to do that. If not, you could simply post the links to their Facebook page. Okay, Karen, Karen's asked a question. Hotspots do not seem to be updating on the YouTube video. Yet, Karen, it won't display on the YouTube video, Karen. YouTube site won't allow you to display the interactive hotspots. You won't be able to do that. It's their own platform. No, Deborah, you don't need to purchase any commercial license if you don't need the commercial license. I just upgraded to 3. Do I have to purchase? No. As far as I know, Deborah. Okay, Ruth. Yeah, let's address that, and and it's a very valid question. Ruth said, "What happens when you do a version 4?" Okay, and it's the question which everybody always asks. I purchased the ESP1, the ESP2. Now you're asking me to upgrade 3. The thing about it is that when we go away, is that the money is reinvested into the software to make it better, and it costs a hell of a lot of money to develop these softwares and actually to bring it to the table. And really, they are kind of when it's sold, because it's sold to, let's not say the masses, but the internet marketing crew, it is undervalued in the way that it is sold. So, it covers the development costs, it breaks even the development costs, and then a little bit, and then that again is reinvested. I'm not saying to try and compare it to kind of like an iPhone or something like that, but when you upgrade a new iPhone, it's got all the new technology within it. The old iPhone still works, and it still works fantastic, but we have got new features. Technology advances so quickly. New things come to the marketplace so quickly. When you have a version, let's say 3, as Easy Sketch Pro 3 is, we put in all the most advanced technologies at that present time. But as new things adapt and change, then we will want to put them in, and we will want to kind of promote a new product. There's no two way. It won't be anytime soon, far from it. We will still support the other products, and maybe that's not the answer that you wanted to hear, but again, I have to be all honest and upfront, saying that if a new product does come to the software in 12 months' time, it will be because the marketplace has changed and we want to provide you with more things. But we couldn't possibly, as a business, just give it away for free. But what I did see with Paul with this time, and this is my first involvement with Paul, with Andrew and Com, was that they really did look after everybody, and they didn't just say, iPhone or people like that. And I know you shouldn't be comparing it to that because they're a totally different brand and they set themselves above anything else. But iPhone don't go to their original customers and say, okay, you have an iPhone 3, we're now giving you an iPhone 4, here's a discount for buying it. Just don't do that. But we do make sure that everyone's looked after. Yes, you can keep your ESP2, Dave. Yeah, you can keep your ESP2 after upgrading, as far as I'm aware. Deborah, that's absolutely fantastic that you make videos for the businesses. Okay, so you are an expert in the field. Would it be possible to look at incorporating allowing to upload videos to Dropbox, uploading videos? You couldn't, well, you're either asking, could we upload the videos from Make My Video Interactive to Dropbox, or uploading videos from Dropbox to Make My Video Interactive. With regards to Dropbox, we will look at it of uploading it from Dropbox, but with regards to being able to upload from the software directly to Dropbox, that won't be able to happen because you need the software to be talking to the videos. Christopher, you must be a serial webinar attender. Where have you been? You've missed it all. No, it's okay, my friend. We are recording this and we will send it out to you. Okay, as soon as it is rendered, we will send it out. To enter the interactive section, can we get an option to choose? We don't always. Yeah, it should, Jason, once you've added it once, it should allow you to save it and you shouldn't have to enter it again. Okay, so it should save your password within there. If it doesn't for some reason, we will try to sort that for you. Deborah, I wouldn't want to give you any kind of false answer. But what Deborah's asking is, so my current V2 license covers V3. I am not going to give you false answer to that. I wouldn't want to make something up. Honest answer, I don't know. And that's wrong with me, Shed. I should know, but I'm not really involved with the membership side, so I do apologise for that. Okay. Can I send broadcast with the interactive video via video? Michael, you can't send it as a broadcast. Okay, it won't, because within videos, it won't be displayed. In fact, we've not tested it actually, but whenever you put a video in a email, it's flagged as spam anyway. So you know, I would tell people about it. I would point people to the link. I would put the link in it, and what I would do with that, I would actually put in the link that the URL provided, and I would broadcast that link, the URL link, but you couldn't use the embed code and put it into the actual autoresponder. Susan, very good question again. Is there any reason or advantage to keeping and using older versions of ESP? It would be very much simpler to use ESP3, yes, without a shadow of a doubt, Susan. But you know, some people do like things. They are a creature of habit. You know, some people are still on Internet Explorer 7 or whatever it is that was the first ever one out, just because they don't like change. And that's preference. That's entirely up to you. Okay. Hey, Michael. I'm actually near Manchester, so we are sworn enemies of Liverpool. But I won't get into that. That's football matters. But yeah, Liverpool is a cool place as well. I do go out there quite a bit. Okay. George, I don't. So my version 3 ESP doesn't have the wording on the screen. I don't, I'm afraid. Maybe you should describe this as a lens or sheet that you position in the video behind when you're actually a screen in front of the video. Yes, it is, Paul. That's exactly what it is. It's kind of yeah, it's like an overlay. It's an overlay on top of the video. That's exactly what it is. So one thing that I do in my videos is I shoot my video, okay, and again, this is something that works really well, and I'll be talking, I'll do a demonstration of me in front of camera, and I'll be speaking, and then I'll say to find out more, hit this link, and I'll stick my finger up, point at it, and then I'll make the link come in, okay? Obviously that video doesn't have the link, so I upload that video to the Make My Video Interactive, and I add the link, the hotspot, directly above my finger. So I'm pointing at the hotspot. The same with the sketch videos. Use your arrows, you know, make it so it matches the sketch video. Have your links come up when it says click this link, and then or click this hotspot. The hotspots do work really well. They get people to actually hover over them and see them and how they work. But anytime you can add a call to action, whether it be a verbal call to action or an actual text call to action, then do it. The more you can do it, the better. Okay. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, Liverpool lived there for a year. So you must have had a good time. Was that university or was that work? Yeah, Kim, it's definitely a good idea and it definitely works and it definitely has that wow factor. Think about most videos online at this present time. They'll speak about a product and then they'll say, click the link below to find out more. Go to this website to find out more. Some softwares do provide the ability to add these clickable links, very few and far between, but nothing that allows you to have these clickable icons exactly where you want, where you point to them, with the icon that you want, with the color that you want, to come in at the exact time and go at the exact time. So that's something I would definitely recommend you to do. Okay. Susan, I'm the same as you. I'm a creature of habit and I don't really like change. Any updates to Apple or to a Samsung product, whichever I'm using, I'll always wait for people to test it. I've only just now switched over to Windows 10 because I wanted people to test it and get the bugs out of the way, but that's when I do my upgrading. Okay, Dan, if you bought it from me, if you go into your download, you should see the bonuses. Okay, and it will be in your download links. I can see it where I'm seeing now in JVZoo. So go into your JVZoo download page and you will see the bonuses that are provided by Lead 7. Okay, if you purchase through the Lead 7 link. Hey, Frederick, no problem. Hey, good night to you as well, my friends. Okay. The screen that you are seeing now, George, is the interactive side. If you can see the Easy Sketch Pro here, this is the interactive side where you add your videos. Brett, with regards more music, I'm not too sure about that because that's the other side. Download at ESP or at least 7. Down there within your JVZoo, mate, in your own JVZoo account, you should see a link, and it should be a link from Lead 7. Okay, Paul, I'll have a look at that link. Okay, I will have a look at that. Let me just click that, and I will use that as a reference, and I have a look at it. I'm always studying myself. I'm always looking how to improve things. So thank you for that, and I'll put that into here, and I'll just wait a minute. Let me just minimize that. I'll put that, and I'll actually have a look at that after I finish this webinar. Okay, so the questions are slowing down now. If there's something needs answering, then please do bring in now. No, appreciate you, Dan. Thank you for coming on, my friend. Do appreciate it. Okay, have a look at StoryGram. Okay, I will do. H, I'll have a look at that. Brett, you just read my mind. Brett just said time for a pint. Okay. No, that's fine. I'll have a look into that, Lal, is because, okay, so with regard to Dropbox, I mean that would be good to be able to upload videos to Dropbox, just as I could upload videos to S3 currently. We'll have a look into that, Mike. We'll have a look into that. Rachel, if you can just look at that, what Mike Juretsky has put in, let's have a look at that. We'll ask our developers about that. Okay, Rob's asked about duration. Okay, I'll just go through that very quickly, Rob. So basically what duration means is, let's for instance go to this video. I'm just going to press play. Now, when I add an hotspot, there's my accent coming. When I add a hotspot, okay, the duration time is the time that the hotspot is displayed. So for instance, I've added this hotspot, if you can see at the play bar here, at 3 seconds. So the duration that it's showing, it's coming at 3 seconds. Now the end time means that it will go at 5 seconds. So it won't be visible after 2 seconds. Now, if I knew the timings of when I wanted the video, I don't have to keep playing the video. I can simply put in, say I wanted it to come in at 30 seconds and go away at, let's say, 40 seconds. Then that's what would happen. As you can see there on the right-hand side, under custom, that's been updated and shown. So the duration is the length of time that the hotspot will be visible. That's why you can get it perfectly to come in at the exact time that you want it to be displayed and be removed at the exact time that you want it to go. Okay, I hope that made sense. Okay, we are filtering out now, guys. I know. Let me have a look at this. So okay, I just reopened software. My question to Rachel a few days ago, and I don't have almost half the choices in the drop-down menu that were on the videos. You know, Lal, you'll definitely, for sure, have everything. there aren't two. Basically, if you purchase through ESP, through Easy Sketch Pro, okay, and you've got this is the interactive videos that is attached to Easy Sketch Pro 3.0. If you have that, you will have everything. Okay, if for some reason you don't, then let us know and we will look personally into your account and sort it for you. Right, Christopher, the Pope has a higher calling than me, so you go and watch that ceremony. Okay. I didn't know that, Michael. I didn't know that. Thank you, Linda. I will definitely do that. See you again. Okay, yeah. Appreciate that, Mike. You have a good evening, my friends, and enjoy whatever you're going to do. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just count it down for the last 2 minutes. Okay, Jason, just let us know what issues you're having and we will resolve them. That is the Flash player. So obviously you're trying to put that into Facebook. So just let me know with regards to that, Jason, and I'll do it. Thank you, Brett. Okay, so Jack, I've got you now, my friends. I've got you now. Don't worry about it. About an upgrade twice. Okay, so what is your question with regards to the upgrade? I apologise, Jack, but I've got your question now. So if you type in now exactly what you want me to answer, I'll answer that. That's just popped up, and I'll keep following it till you've had it. I can't search it. We've got hundreds and hundreds of questions, so I can't search through all the questions. You've asked about an upgrade, and I'll answer that now. If you just put it into chat, I do apologise for ignoring you. So Ludmilla, I bought a poem 7 days. I do not speak English and we used it to create a video. That's what we've got. Okay. What I would say is, Ludmilla, is whenever you apply to be an affiliate, okay, because if you think about a software like Easy Sketch Pro, it gets thousands and thousands of people applying to be an affiliate. So there has to be an approval process. Now, if you put when you ask to be an affiliate about who you are, that you're a customer of Easy Sketch Pro and how you're going to promote, you'll have a lot better chance of the actual product vendor actually approving you to be an affiliate. But I do know that Paul, within his members area, does allow them all to be affiliates and does some training on how to be a good affiliate. So I would go into the members area and see what he has set out for you there. Yeah, Deb, we'll get the replay hopefully before midnight. I hope we do. It just takes how long it does takes to get rendered. Yeah, Jason, that's the correct preview one that you put in there now. Okay, Jack, I've got you. Okay, Jack, that will have to come from those guys, the membership guys. Jack, listen, I know you've been asking questions all webinar, and I've not got to you. And finally, when I get to you, I can't answer it. I'm sorry, mate. But what I would say is open a ticket up with the guys and ask them. But I'm sure they will allow you to do that. I can't see why they wouldn't allow you to do that. But again, ask them. And I'll bring it up with Paul as well. I'm going to register that now. Hit me up as well, and I'll follow it up if you don't get an answer soon. Mark, a very good question as well. Do you think Facebook will ever get away from the Flash player? That's been a problem for years. I think it will, Mark. Okay, and I think it will be maybe at the end of this year. Okay, and that will allow us to do different things within Facebook. I don't know. They've kept hold of the Flash element for a long period of time, but I do think Flash is dying. Not many times soon, next 12 months. But yeah, it's something that is kind of annoying with them. Yeah, Jack, I know. But listen, we've got your back now. So if you don't get a reply from them, hit me up. Tell me that you spoke to me on the webinar. Tell me that I said I'd help you out, and I will do. no questions asked. Okay, so Marina's asking, what does Lee think is the best duration time of a hotspot? Marina, again, with the stats that is provided, you will be able to get information on that. But what I would say to you is create the video, display the video, watch the video. Do you have enough time to click the links? Do the hotspots displayed for a long enough period? If they aren't, do you need to make it longer? Send it to your relatives, send it to your friends, ask them what they think. Did it make sense? Would they recommend you putting the links for longer, the hotspots for longer? And that's the only way. There isn't a definitive answer. I can't say to you, display a hotspot for 10 seconds and it's going to have the most engagement and get most conversions. It simply isn't true. It's all about testing. The main thing with it is that you need the hotspots to be displayed long enough for a person to actually click on it. And if you're worried about that, then if you use the force capture, then a person has to click on that link before the video will play again. Can ESP be used, animation be used alongside with my personal videos? For example, my video runs for a minute, then it stops, and ESP animation is added for a minute, and then my videos continues. Yes, Susan, but you would need to do that in an editing software. So what you would do, you would run your video, you would use something like, I use Camtasia, but there are free softwares out there. You would then cut it and add in your sketch video, and then you would add in your video to the end of that. You would then render it, create one video, and then you have a long video with your introduction, then your sketch, and then your outlay. And that's the way that I would do it. And then upload that to YouTube, to Vimeo, put it into Easy Sketch Pro Interactive, and then add your icons. Once you get the hang of it all, it will make sense. It is easy. Cool, Jack. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. Yes, Susan, if you use ScreenFlow, then by all means you can edit that. Yes, Paul. Paul's asked, can you just add other videos inserted into ESP? I don't know, Paul. Actually, I don't know about that. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate you coming. I'm missing all the autoresponders in drop-down menu because I haven't connected them yet. Okay, Lal, yeah, you have to connect your autoresponders. That's why you're missing them, my friends. I don't know what autoresponder you have, but that's why you'll be missing it. Did you actually get to view it? Because I'm trying to view it on your page and it still won't open. Right, let's have a look at that link for you, Jason. Let's have a look for that link. I'm just trying to find it where you put it. Let's have a look. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. I'll do this and then so it's the flash one. We just have to go back to all these questions. Here we are. Right, let's have a look. Right, okay, so this is what Jason has just put. Let me just put that in. Oh no, so that is, why is it that coming up? That's why. 2 seconds, just want to put in that, and let me just have a look for Jason. Jason, is that your video? I won't play it because it might be something naughty, so I won't play it, but if that's your video, yes, I can display it. I'll just play it first quickly. Yep. Okay, so yeah, working perfectly. I can put it on full screen. Okay, I can minimize it to that. I can change everything here. So yeah, it is working perfectly. That was a video. Okay. Marina, that's a very good thing. I do have a Facebook group. I'll send you links to that. The thing with the Facebook group that I do is there is no links within my Facebook group, so it's all with value. We don't promote anything. It's all about interacting with other members and encouraging and showing what's working. So I will send the links out as well, so we can actually get over and we can start to talk to people. The thing with Facebook groups as well is they're not there for support. Okay, we don't want to get bombarded down with support. They are purely there to add value to customers. and I will send the Facebook link out. Okay. No, can I insert images on the canvas? Adrian, I'm not too sure, obviously, what that is regarding. Right. I think you can insert images. Adrian, listen, I apologise for keep fluffing the contents with ESP3, but I don't want to give you the false information. Fantastic, Dan. Fantastic. Okay, right. What I'm going to do now, guys, because it's been close to 2 hours that I've been speaking for. I'm gonna close the webinar. Okay. I'm gonna go and grab a drink. I'm gonna grab something to eat. So all that's left to say is I honestly thank you for coming to the call, asking your questions. I will send out the link to the next webinar very, very soon, and I'll also send out this replay as soon as it's rendered. So once again, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it may be, and hopefully, I'm just going to put there. I'll speak to you all very, very soon. And use the software, okay? Play with the software, muck around with the software, see what works, see what you can do with it, but make sure you use it. Okay, thank you very much.